Hello, I'm Pokemon Fan 993 here, back more with ZA. So you're gonna notice this is a video and not a stream. That's for a very specific reason. Today I'm gonna show you guys how to get Eevee relatively early. So those who don't know, Eevee is available in the Wild Zone 19. Now, if you've followed my stream for a while, you're gonna know that I am pretty far into the game. But I'm gonna show you guys something. Is that if I go all the way to the top of the travel spots, as you can see, I only have access to Wild Zone 12. As a thing, but if I go around here, you can see I'm only up to like Wild Zone 14 or 15, so I couldn't even catch Eevee. Then I decided to do a little bit of research, and I found, now this is, when I tell you Eevee is hard to catch, I'm not exaggerating here, because I did at least like 5 encounters, and I've only captured 2 Eevees. But I'm going to show you where I found them, and this is not a guaranteed spawn, not in the slightest, but you can reload the thing, and I also found out, at least from my knowledge, that Eevee only spawns during the day, so you gotta be careful. So first you're gonna fly to the Nove truck number 2. It is in the blue sector, near blue sector 5, and near Wild Zone 12. Now I don't know if this is always here, but there's this huge scaffolding here. So you don't need anything to do this, you just need the scaffolding itself. You basically wanna come up here. Now when you go to catch Eevee, you wanna use, the first time you catch one, you wanna use an Ultra Ball. After that, you want to use repeat balls. But Eevee, even if you knock it out, is very hard to catch. So I wouldn't recommend. You're probably going to fail at least a few times. We're going to go up here. We're going to drop down here. Don't need Rotoglide even though it popped up. Climb this. I actually hear it here. So we're going to climb up here, climb up here. And if I'm hearing him right, he should be right at the top of this thing. Yes, there is an Eevee right there. This one's level 17, but the one I caught is level 16. So first thing we're going to do is it doesn't run for you. It doesn't play, so we're going to actually equip a repeat ball. And we're going to use my high-low scratchy to one-shot it. Then I'm going to throw a repeat ball at it. So I managed to catch that one. So I managed to get lucky with a repeat ball. I caught another Eevee. This one is a neutral nature. Essentially, if you want to reload Eevee, you go back here. You travel back. Because every time you do this, it resets the spawn point. So basically, what you want to do is collect several Eevees. This is not an easy way, by the way. It's probably a lot easier to wait until Area 19. Because I have done this several times. Like, there was one time where I checked like 10 times in a row after I caught my first Eevee, and it just wasn't there. You can also kind of hear the Eevee before you come up here. The Eevee's not here, you can pretty much hear it. But I'm going to see if I can reset a few times here. Give it a few minutes here, see if I can actually get another Eevee showing up. Like I said, this is not guaranteed, but we've done one reset so far. And because Eevee is so, this is actually really close to also Wild Zone, also very close to like Wild Zone 1. I gotta imagine probably in the first couple hours you could come here and get an Eevee this way. So I went actually the wrong way. The only thing that kind of takes a while is just climbing up the scaffold. That's the only thing that kind of sucks about this particular method. There are probably other ways to get Eevee, but this is... I was looking around because they, according to a source I had, you can find them in several places besides Wild Zone 19, but this is the one place I found. So you can kind of hear their cries. Eevee's a very particular cry. So when you get close, Eevee should make noise, indicating that he's here. I currently do not hear Eevee, so he's probably not up here this time. He slash she. And I don't hear Eevee, so it's probably not up here again. So we're gonna try to reset. I'm gonna keep this up for a few more minutes, see if I can actually find an Eevee or not. And like I said, you could probably get this within an hour, give or take, of the game, because you're probably gonna start at level 5, but this Eevee's level 15, and you're right near the Wild Zone 1, so you could probably get it pretty early. The only issue you would have with that is you would have to struggle, because I'm pretty sure that early on you couldn't really get a lot of good Pokeballs to catch it with. But you possibly could do it that way. So we're going to keep trying a few more minutes here. See if I can get another one to spawn. But if I don't get one to spawn, you're going to see how hard it is for me to for you to constantly do this. It's basically like shiny hunting. But obviously shiny hunting one Eevee is a very bad idea. Still only hear Pat Rest, so he's probably not up here again. I'm going to get a few more tries. I'm going to just show you guys how ridiculous it is to try to redone this Eevee. And I also try this at night, by the way. I try like 5 or 6 times at night, and it just doesn't seem to work. So if you want to do maybe you can get Eevee at night, maybe I'm wrong, but the reason you want to get Eevee so early, one of the reasons, is because of how much it takes to the whole friendship thing. Like, because it's the same it is in every, like it is in every game, but it's still much more of a pain in the butt doing it this way, because the easiest way to evolve Eevee in this game, I believe, would be to get the Soothe Bell, battle trainers, and then let it gain some EVs, and then go to the Eevee, use the Eevee down berries to give it friendship, but it lowers the EVs. The thing is, I don't think you can use berries on a Pokemon that has 0 EVs in this game, or I think even in the last few games. So you kind of have to be very careful, and you can also like increase your friendship by going on benches and playing with your Pokemon that way. I've not done that yet in my entire playthrough. That's definitely something you could do. I'll give this a few more tries. If I can't find it, it's basically to show you guys how bad the spawn rate is on this sumbitch. But yeah, my friend said he was looking for one, and they told me how hard Espeon, Umbreon, and Sleeveon were because of how the game works. I was like, yeah, that probably is a pain in the ass. Still don't hear the Eevee, so it's probably not up here. If you're kind of in your ears, you probably don't even climb all the way up. You probably get like halfway up here, don't hear Eevee, and then you can just reset again. That sound you're hearing right now is just Patrat. That's Patrat's cry. But Eevee is quite distinctive if you can get close up to it. Yeah, this shows how unfair this actually can be. You might be better off maybe going night and then day again. But that's basically how you would catch an Eevee. Like I said, the spawn rate is absolutely dog shit. And the catch rate is even worse. But this technically is a way to get Eevee very early on. So, that's going to do it for this video. Thank everyone for watching. This is the Pokemon Fan 1993 signing off. I'll see you guys in the next video. Until then, take care. Bye-bye.